last time I tried writing coherently, I was tired and wasted on cheap French noir. Now, the story may seem odd, but it's quite understandable in the context of the depravity I was imbued on the occasion of that dreary New Year's Eve. Adrift, as it were, amongst the refuse of souls beneath the bridges of lowest Manhattan, I took comfort from the warming embers of a trash-can fire. The constant drone of vehicular traffic flowed from above, interrupted only by the occasional F-train rumbling from down under. The weather was raw. Surrounded by the usual deployment of extreme lifestyle choosers, but also in the company of a recently liberated bottle of Dom, left forsaken on the marble steps of a swell affair I apparently neglected to RSVP due to the lack of a current domicile, or more likely it was an evite of which I never acknowledge, even when allowed access to the societal trough commonly referred to as the internets, my evening's prospects were not entirely inauspicious. Distraught comrades of all sorts, short, tall, fat, and thin, with missing pieces, teeth, fingers, toes, and the like, waited expectantly in silence for the evening spectacle to unfold. It was a disparate flock, though difficult to distinguish due to our similar ashen hue and unmistakable aroma, eau d'Avenue D, wafting incessantly towards frozen-haired nostrils with few options. Time lingered till thirsty minds awakened and pursued the allure of my fortunate find like the carnal reminiscence of a hitherto virginal acquaintance. Feeling obliged toward unaccustomed generosity, I inquired through the universal gesture of bottle tipping whether my chums would join me in paying final tribute to the year that was. Toothless smiles ignited, signaling a meeting of degraded sensibilities. The celebration commenced. Grasping the magnum's nape firmly with my left hand and slowly twisting its head with my right, the cork was divorced noiselessly, with only my cultivated metacarpi enjoying that visceral amusement of pressure's release. Elusive memories escaped with the fragrance from the freshly plucked stopper, as the precocious liquid was grudgingly launched counterclockwise towards the alacrity of the urban gentry, whom fervently drowned sour recollections in even proportions with its sweet effervescent nectar. The vessel circled as Ahab's ship and was all but consumed, leaving merely, like Queequeg's coffin, the communal backwash of lost dreams to slay. Raising the ritual's emptied corpse, I howled, "The end is near, may we all be reborn," and catapulted my Finnish friend to her final resting. Left abandoned on a soiled cement surface cemetery of unfulfilled ambitions, the shattered green-blue shards tenderly twinkled betwixt wind-blown street lamps. The bubbly was condemned. Crawling into my times, I readied final slumber with silent, all-or-nothing, frozen breath prayers for deities without regard. It began to snow. Winter's flakes descended like disillusioned descendants demanding decency from a decadent derelict, melting as faces from the past, giving birth to tears for these barren eyes. I closed off.